What's good, y'all? Just welcome my guests to the StreamYard signing process. Give us a few minutes. Hmm. Hey, Mimi. I was just saying, just welcome my guests to the StreamYard signing process. If y'all can give us a few. A lot of my guests is their first time using StreamYards. Hey, Gloss. Thank you, Mimi. I appreciate it. And while I'm helping him out, let me share this out, which I always forget to do beforehand. Always forget to do that. He said he's putting in his info right now. The screen keeps moving when I'm not looking, so I'm not sure if it's him popping up or what. Share. I really got to get one of my young people to start doing this for me. What up, Sonny? How you doing? Um, when y'all sign into StreamYards, it doesn't say nothing about a credit card to y'all, does it? Is that something new? Well, why didn't she have a? Oh, because she had to start the page over. Good call, Glossy. Mm, there you go. Damn, where was I? No, no, I don't know who I already sent it out to. Click on yeah, it's not. What do you mean? All right. If you're looking, I'm gonna send it again. Just put it in chat again. Try that one, or give me your email. This is Ken's fault. I was supposed to come set this up like 10 minutes before I started, but I saw that he was live. Oh, what we talking about? It's a my homeboy wants to do a story time, and then I told him we'll add a little interview to it because he has a pretty interesting, definitely paid job as well. He wants to talk about our shenanigans. All right, one second, y'all, because he just gave me his email. I got to send the link through his email. Um, There we go. And send. Send. What's good with y'all tonight, though? Well, you saying something to me? Mimi, you supposed to get Ben got that so you can try it. It was pretty good. I have to admit, I didn't think it was gonna be that good. The big deal, big deal meal at Sonic, it was pretty good. He's typing them. That's why I keep on looking to the side. He said he's almost in, y'all. Almost in, ladies and gent. You calm down, Sonny. I'm gonna order it for you one day. It is pretty good. Oh man, I'm supposed to be sharing out this live, man. I'm messing up. All right, so did I send to these people? Yeah, these are all my people. I'm a father, and things don't go as planned. Hmm? Oh yeah, no, yeah. I'm gonna order it for her so we can have a boring old discussion about food. Not on the phone while I'm drunk though. I think he's coming. In the future, I will stick to my responsibilities and get this stuff set up before I start. Huh? He said. See, he said now he has to. Oh, he showed me a picture. Oh wow. It might be easier off your phone. Oh, I just forgot who I was sending it out to. Why I keep doing that? Oh, I just guess half my people are gonna get it, half of them not gonna get it. He has to download StreamYard's a compatible what's call it? We'll just say coder onto his computer. Glossy, do you eat Sonic if you're still in here? Oh, there we go. Hold that question.
There we go.
Good.
My guy.
What up, y'all? So I'm not gonna introduce him too much. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. But this is my homeboy Parris. Well, actually, I don't even know if you want me to use your real name, bro.
Yeah, you can use my real name. Use whatever you want.
All right, here's my homeboy Jordan Parris. We met in the Marine Corps, but I'll let him again introduce himself and get into all that. So other than your name, who are you, bro?
Yeah, so my name is Jordan Parris. I serve with Larry in the United States Infantry Marine, URA, 0331s.
Machine
And
gunners
I'm
all day.
trying to remember how far it went back when we first got introduced.
I think it was SOI.
Was it SOI?
Mm-hmm.
And
Was it?
that
Or
seems
boot camp.
so. Apologies on the disruptions on getting on here. It's been a long day. I've been traveling, and I finally got into my room. I knew I had 18 minutes before our conversation, so my apologies there.
No, you good, bro. Really quick, let me just interrupt you right quick. Hey, y'all see how clean my boy looks? How professional he looks? Don't don't let it fool you, man. This is
Hey, easy now. We don't need to go blasting off everything.
all right. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, so I'm just trying to think back. That was what 09?
7.
7.
Yeah.
Dang. So yeah, me and Bailey, as I like to call him. He's always been Bailey to me, or Larry, just depending upon the time of the day. But yeah, me and Bailey have been linked up since 2007, School of Infantry. We both decided that we wanted to go and be USMC machine gunners, so we went that route and been locked in ever since.
Yes, sir.
Up here, let me try to blow this screen up.
Okay.
Blow this up. Hold up.
Just let me know as soon as you're done with that.
All right, we're good. Hold up. Nah, that's all right. I don't think I can. All right, we're good to go.
All right. And I guess before we get too far into that, because that pretty much will lead into like the meat of things. You know, who are you today? What do you do? You know, father, bachelor,
Yeah.
work, if you care to share.
So I used to be a bachelor, and I'm no longer. I am married. I have 4 children, all of whom are boys, and I live in Washington State. Just recently moved from Idaho, and my wife's name's Chloe. My kids are Graham, Henry, Jack, and Oliver, and God blessed me with four beautiful sons. So that's where I'm at right now. Trying to get one of my sons, my oldest, to date Larry's child when they're older, but we'll see how that goes.
Yes, man. Oh, really quick though, bro. It's up to you, but I would say it's probably smart because there's some weirdos on here to keep the name of your company private. You know, you can talk about it, but
That's fine.
we'll just keep it private.
Yeah, so I work for a sales and marketing firm. We are marketing essentially the top products in the fire service. So I will work with large factories, and we are essentially a marketing and sales rep organization. So independent rep firm. And so my geographical territory that I cover is 3 states. I cover Idaho, Utah, and Alaska. Been doing this for about 10 years now. And as you can see, I'm in another hotel. So I travel quite frequently. I'm on the road a lot, but it allows me to keep my family home. My wife's a stay-at-home mom. Should have prefaced that prior to this, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
That's what's up, bro. That's what. Yeah, like I won't say most. I'll say about half the time whenever we talk, this man, definitely traveling. In my opinion, he has a lot of people's dream job, type of dream job.
You'd think that, Bailey, but it gets it gets old after a while.
Just
Traveling takes its toll on the body, right? And
right.
do certain things. I mean, you got to be able to pivot a lot and kind of move around. So
yeah, I mean, I get that part too, because it's like I don't know, it's weird for me. Like, well, we'll say before COVID, I'll be like, I'm tired of doing these speeches, doing these different veteran events like all, month after month, and then when nothing's going on, I was like, where the speeches at? Where the veteran events at? And
Yeah.
of course, COVID hit, and a lot of that slowed down a lot.
You
That's
were
what's up.
doing that frequently too.
Yeah, yeah, man. It was like back to back, month to month, sometimes twice a month.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Um,
Speeches was a nice little bonus to my pockets. Some of them, I did quite a few for free too.
sure. I remember. I remember when you were on the road doing that.
It was cool. It was a good time, man. Um, I guess before I ask, I'll probably ask
What do you?
and say again.
I said, what do you have wrapped up on your head? An old torn up sea bag, or what is that?
This man said a sea bag. just a turban do rag, man. Because I gotta wash my hair tonight. So like,
You
man,
cut,
please put
cut
this
up what
on. But
bags. I know you.
this man, he said a sea bag. Heck no. I'm not even sure how many people knows what that is.
They probably don't. So those green bags the military carries around are called sea bags. So we get them when we join, but I still have a few of them. Actually, I got like 4 or 5 of them still.
I got one big one. That's about it. Let me think. I guess, man. Yeah, because I pretty much asked you, you got any little advisory words or anything like that for the chat at the end. But I don't know. I guess we can get into it, bro. Like
Yes.
so I've told the chat the chat a few times. I was like, like some of my different boys definitely mentioned you a few times. Like back in the days, we were young, single. It was a good time. We definitely get into some stuff. And I was like, probably most of the bar fights I got into was with my boy Parris. So
Yeah, not so proud moments, but definitely,
no.
definitely something that you experience when we're, cooped up in the core. I mean, it's just part of the gig, my friend.
I honestly chalk it up to the training. It's like, I was thinking about it one day. I was like, the way the infantry trains, is that part of the design, you know what I'm saying? Because you're training daily, every day. It makes you hungry to deploy, get out there and do something. On
Yep.
the weekends, that your fuse can be super short or super long, depending on what you're drinking and your character. But I've always kind of just asked myself, is that part of the design of it? You know what I'm saying?
It had to be. It had to be.
Yeah, we
Just how,
were aggressive as hell for no reason.
yeah, it's just how we were built. And plus, the thing about Larry, most of you guys don't know, is that he's got a hot head, which you guys don't know about. So I had to protect my guy every now and then. So that's just what it was. Ride or die.
I'm the chill one. I'm the chill one when it comes to us.
Listen, we know that that's not true.
Shit. We had a whole platoon looking for us one night. I was like,
Oh, thought about that in the elevators. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that was a unique situation. So I don't know. I don't even know if we want to talk about that on here, but
it's whatever you're comfortable with, bro.
I mean,
I
you're
don't want
you're
to say too much.
you're leading the podcast, brother. You tell me.
If you don't mind, then basically, I guess we was coming back from some bar. We pretty much. I'm not sure how it started. I just remember I turned around and there was some super tall skater surfer looking long blonde hair dude in Paris's face, and I was like, it's not gonna go good.
Well, they
I,
were
I
they went UA, remember? And so
That's where we were before them, though.
which one? Oh, this was a different fight.
Yeah,
Okay, I can't. There's a
it
little bit
led
of.
up to it.
Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, so you're talking about the one where we were actually out at the bars, and
Horton was supposed to meet us, but he never showed up.
are you
I
talking about we drove the car back onto base when? Yeah, I remember. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. That one.
Hmm. And then
Yeah,
the
I don't recall
elevator
how
was
that
the same
happened.
night.
I don't
I'm
recall.
sorry.
I said I don't recall how that happened. I don't even remember how that transpired to those guys getting stocked up, but I just remember they got hit. That's about all I remember. And I
I
remember
didn't
we
hear the conversation. I just realized the dude was way too close to you, and he was moving his hands too much. I was like, it's not about to go good. He was
yeah.
moving his hands way too much, and it was crazy because it was like I remember it's like everyone got quiet and everything right before I think dude pointed in your face and everything
Mhm.
got quiet and all you heard was this loud pop. I was like, it's about to go. And two of his dudes, they walked forward, so I was like, all right, fuck it. You know, I ran up, grabbed them by the back shirt. I don't know what happened to the other guy because it ended up just being a 2-on-2, which
Mhm.
happened real quick. And then we drove back to base. Probably not the best idea, but we made it.
Yeah, that probably wasn't a good idea. But we had a
Uh,
plan. We had a game plan. Went in the back gate, and got
right,
through. Everything was
right.
good.
It's like so like we got on the elevator and I think Paris said or I think you said something about these two dudes went UA and I
No, that was a
think
completely different time, Larry. That's when we were drinking in the barracks. That's when we were.
it wasn't the same. Oh, I thought it was the same night.
No. That night we were out. I think we were in Oceanside that night, and that's when those dudes got socked up. It was right outside the bar, if you remember right.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, we ended up socking those dudes up. And then the time that you're talking about the elevator was when a guy from Alpha Company, I think it was two brothers,
They were
or
twins. I remember
yeah, they were
that.
twins, and they both went UA. And so I don't know if you want to let the crowd know, what
Yeah, I was
UA.
gonna break it down. So I mean, so for anybody that doesn't know, UA is a unauthorized absence. Pretty much when you run away from your duty. Some people come back, some don't. Hey, Patricia, they for whatever reason came back. I don't know, probably their family told told them we're not gonna we're not gonna hide y'all. I have no idea why they came back.
Yeah, and so you know, being the Marines that we were, and for the love of the Corps, um, we had to serve them up real quick for going UA on our beloved Corps. And so that happened in the elevator, and that that transpired to be much bigger events in the future. Of course, so the way it worked was I was at Horno, and Larry, you were at, where were you at, Bailey? You were at,
29 Palms.
yeah, so 29, but we had linked up on base for something. I don't remember if it was machine gun leaders or what it was. I think it
Was
might have been machine
was
gun
that
leaders.
during? That might have been during Machine Gun Leaders, or it might have just been one of them weekends where I'm gonna come down and kick it.
Yeah. And so yeah, we ended up piecing those dudes up in the elevator, and that got blowback because obviously my command heard about it. I got non-rec for it, but I didn't get non-rec too much because
What up,
my
Ken?
my lieutenant understood that there was people that were going had unauthorized absence, and so I didn't get too hemmed up for that. But I found those guys on the range later when we were doing rifle quals, and it was like 2 days later, I think 2 or 3 days later, and those dudes were still pretty black and blue. So yeah, I mean that was a unique night. That was something I'll never forget for
No,
sure.
I
Of
feel
all
bad,
the
bro.
fights we got to do, that was a unique one.
I didn't even know that you got in trouble. I feel bad now, man.
No, don't. I mean, I got into a lot of fights and I got non-wrecked a couple of times, but never got NJP'd for it, so that was good. But yeah, I fought a lot in the Corps. I think I needed to just get out pent up anger for missing first deployment or whatever it was, and not going over to the GAM. But who knows? It is what it is.
Hmm. Yeah, that was definitely different. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird because like you never expect those things to happen. Then shit just happens so quick.
Right. It just happened, and that was it. And just left it as it was.
Yeah. I don't know if when a homeboy Golden when he was still around. I don't know if he was ever with us. I was trying to remember.
We met Golden, and who was that other tall, good looking dude that had his head shaved? What was his name?
He was another dude with a degree.
He was a machine gunner too.
Yeah, he was another dude with a degree that decided to go enlist. I can't think of his name now. It wasn't Maples.
No, it wasn't Maples because
Maples
Maples
always
was
has
part.
on his
Yeah,
face.
he was part of my platoon.
It started with the H.
Not Heckman. No, it was somebody else. But anyway, yeah, we went out with them. I think we went to uh, San Onofre, or where did we go with those guys? I can't remember where it was, but we ended up going out with those guys maybe once or twice. But yeah, most of what we did, you and I rolled solo together
Mm-hmm.
in the Superman Charger. Or what was that thing you had? The 300.
It was the Crosser 300.
It was the 300. So
I
for
love that
those
car,
that
man.
don't know, Bailey had an absolutely pimped out Chrysler 300 that he bought when we were in. What was that? When we were in SOI, I think.
I bought that in Machine Gun Leaders course.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
And this thing was lowered and all kinds of stuff. And funny story about that. One time we went out. Actually, we probably shouldn't air that whole story out, but
I don't mind, bro. That's what they wanted to hear. That's what they wanted to hear. So I was like, all right.
We may have been doing some stuff. I can't exactly tell you guys what it was, but we may have been doing some stuff, and we parked in a parking garage. And because Larry's car was so lowered, and I told him, I'm like, dude, you got to be easy on this thing when you're traveling around, because even to Larry, that car was new at the time, so he's kind of still getting his feet wet with it. But we went to a hotel, I think, or I can't remember where it was, but I think it was in Oceanside.
It was a timeshare, I think.
That's right. That's what it was. It was a timeshare, and Larry ended up rolling the front end of his bumper over his curve, and I just remember how
I want to cry.
how like visibly shaken up you were and upset you were about the entire thing. But that was another like core memory of mine from the course. So it's good times.
I can't tell. I mean, because bro, you be having me rolling when you be talking about when we're at a Machine Gun Leaders course. I can't tell the story as well as you, but I'll explain to the chat right quick, kind of short version of what it is, and then if you don't mind sharing a few.
Of course.
Stories. She said, "Okay, you laughing at me, Mimi? That's messed up, bro."
Of course. Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing to blow up on my phone bigger. I'm trying to figure this thing out here. Hold up.
I got you.
So the comments, I can't see the comments without. So that's that. I can see these comments.
There's a way to. I just don't remember. Mimi, do you know?
I thought I'd be able to tap the screen and make it go large, but maybe what does this thing do?
Oh. I think he'll be back in a second. Let me do this here, but he'll probably do it off of his email. Yeah, I swear there's a way to. There's back chat, which I never ever pay attention to. Okay, there we go.
That obviously wasn't it. Back dual wide camera, back ultra wide camera, back camera. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm just trying to get this thing so I can actually see. I'm like a miniature version of myself on my phone right now.
Oh, you know what? Hold up. I can make me small and make you big. Or that didn't work. When you're talking, I can just blow you up right quick.
Yeah, that's good. Now we're good. Oh, there we go. That's even better.
Okay.
So yeah, why don't you tell them what M Glock was?
All right. So Machine Gun Leaders courses is usually they I don't know, man. I don't even know if I'm saying this right. It was like they usually send people that's potentially about to end up making E4. And in the Marine Corps, unlike the other branches, I know some of y'all have military family, military background, but I don't think anyone else was a Marine. In the Marine Corps, becoming the E4 is a big deal, one of the hardest ranks to obtain, because that's your introduction into leadership. Like, not dissing y'all army weirdos, but essentially like a E6 in the Navy and the Army is equivalent to an E4 in the Marine Corps. That's why if we go to another branch, we gain a rank or two.
Yeah,
But go ahead.
you can talk about the fact that they only send and I'm not gonna eat my humble pie right now. I'm gonna just be a little braggadocious right here, but they send the top machine gunners from each of the units to this course. So if you're not a good machine gunner, you're not getting sent to this course. It's technically an NCO's course, but it's technically a sergeant's course. So when you get sent in it as an E3 to an E5 course, you're expected to do very, very well, especially for your battalion, right? They only send
Right.
how many people per battalion, Larry? I mean, it's like 4 or 5.
Yeah. No, Teddy, you got the understanding of that wrong. But I'll explain it when he's done.
That's it. That's all I was going to say on that. So continue.
Really quick. So no, Teddy, a grunt is a grunt. You can be a damn E6 if you're infantry. You're a grunt. You're more so thinking of like movies and video games where they call like the basic foot soldiers grunts. No, just in the Marine Corps, a grunt is just a nickname for infantry.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so pretty much what Parris just said, and then I knew it would be hard because like where I was at that time, I was in Washington State at that time, and a lot of people they got sent to their leadership courses and they came back because they failed out. Some of them didn't even try from jump. So I knew it was gonna be hard. I didn't know how taxing it was going to be. It was again I think it was a part of the program. We did a pretty healthy PT in the morning, you got your normal PT with your unit, but then PT at machine gun leaders course, squad leaders course, whatever. It's no joke. And then right after that PT, you eat real quick, and then you're just sitting there in classes after classes after classes. I forget the term for it, but it's like a way of like I think what they call it, like shotgun learning, to kind of where you might feel like you're not getting it, but your body's so exhausted you're kind of just absorbing it.
It was by far, and I had been to courses and Larry had been to courses, but it was by far the hardest course. It's 3 months long. It's all day. So it's 0500 or 5 a.m. to those not in the military, until about it depended upon the week, but no earlier than 1700 you're getting off, so 5 p.m.
Yep.
single day.
Sun was going down if it wasn't already.
Yeah, and dependent upon the schedule for the week, you could be sleeping overnight in fields or doing field op, what have. I mean, it was strenuous. It was definitely the hardest course I've ever been to, but kind of the collective at the end was you get your big you graduate and then you get your black coveted sweatshirt, right, that had machine gun leader, so everybody in your unit knew that you went to this course. So it was very, very taxing. It was very hard. The orders process and writing orders, which would be the essential of going to college and writing a 30-page paper on a subject, and we did that multiple times. So yeah, I mean, it was extremely difficult. So you're basically taking your MOS, which ours in Larry and I's world was machine guns, and you're taking it to an advanced level. So you learn machine guns through what Larry and I met at was School of Infantry. And then after School of Infantry, you go to your unit, you spend some time there, And if they deem you worthy of going to these courses, they're going to send you to them to basically take the knowledge that you learn at these courses and give that to the younger generation, right? So you're going to be at the lead, making sure that everybody below you knows exactly what they're supposed to do in a combat environment or what have you. So yeah, it's a prestigious honor to get as a machine gunner to go to these courses, because not every machine gunner gets to go to these things.
Right. And also throughout it, besides it being physically taxing, they definitely put you into some thinking scenarios. It's definitely one of those things where they set you up in a you're not going to win scenario, but we want to see how you're going to handle it.
Yeah. So they beat you down every day to essentially build you back up, which is kind of the motto of the Marine Corps, right? Beat you down to a pulp to make you something new. But this was on a whole different level. So you start week one, you start with all the basics on the machine guns. They tell you that everything that you're doing is at the smallest level, and that we're going to build you up from here to be really, really deadly with the three machine guns that Larry and I handled. So the 50 cal, then the Mark 19, which is your automatic grenade launcher, and then your 240 Bravo, which is your automatic 7.62. So it was those three guns you learned in depth, but not only that, you learned from a team environment how to operate as a team more efficiently. What else did we do, Larry? I mean, movements, land navigation, orders.
Okay, land name. Mm-hmm. Yep.
How much more did we do?
Movements, land nav. I think we had the initial PFT when we got there, but then it was PFT time. No, it was CFT time when we got there. Which actually CFTs was never. That was always easy to me.
Yeah, CFT in that course was not, because you remember that course. It was, we were basically running through like an old riverbed.
Yep. You're right.
So
I forgot about that.
And ironically enough, that was my fastest PFT. I think I got an 1809 on the run. So I barely missed the 300, but got the 20 pull-ups, got the 100 sit-ups, and then for those that don't know, the Marine Corps physical fitness test, which is it's a little higher than some of the other standards in the U.S. military. So you have to do, 100 sit-ups in 2 minutes with a buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So down your legs, you have to do 100 sit-ups. Those are counted. And then you have to do 20 pull-ups, which is considered the highest score you can get, which is very taxing, because if you don't do a pull-up right, they'll just continue on the same number that you're on.
Yep.
We've done that before, Larry. And then running 3 miles in 18 minutes, so a 6-minute mile.
I've never got the 18 miles off. I was what the military calls new school black dude. I could swim super fast. I could run all day. Was never the fastest runner, unless it was like a short distance sprint. Then I was smoking most people just because I was tall.
Yeah, but even on those like 15-mile movements we had during the end, you were fine.
The hikes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, I've always been key with hikes. I was playing dumb for them because I was like, because I had just got in trouble. Remember, because I fell asleep during the night thing. One of the worst times ever.
Talk a little bit about it. So we had teams. So we had to hike to this the top of this mountain, right? We had to dig in, which is basically digging your foxhole, right? So we dug in. We had to fill sandbags and secure our.
Hold on, real quick, Parris. Teddy, I'll smack the shit out of you. Stop saying stupid shit, you dumb bitch. Hell no, I wasn't fat in the Marine Corps. It's almost impossible. All right, go ahead, bro.
And so it was just arduous getting up there. I mean, it was an all day hike. I think we were doing contact to fire and what else we were doing. Anyway, we get up to the top of this mountain, we dig in, we have teams set up so that we're essentially operating in a foxhole with, I can't remember, 3 or 4 people, right? Something like that.
I think it was 3 of us. It was me, and that short dude I was frenemies with. I forget his name. He was from a different unit. He wasn't from your unit.
Anyway, so we had to stay up all night, which is what happens is you take turns because you always want cover in your foxhole. So one guy's always got to stay up. And Larry, so it's my turn to sleep. I think it was like 0300, so 3 a.m. in the morning, right? And Larry ends up falling asleep. Well,
I don't know
all
how.
staff sergeants and NCOs in this course were really, really tough. And they came and checked on Larry. And lo and behold, I'm passed out. My guy's passed out next to me. And so is Larry. And so
But to my defense, I was asleep standing up, though. I was asleep standing up.
we all fell asleep standing up because we were so damn tired, bro. and so that was a night to be remembered. I remember we had to fill sandbags for I don't know how many hours, or how many sandbags we had to fill, but I think it was like close to 100 or something like that. And yeah, so it was not fun. It was not a fun night by any means, by any stretch.
I want to roll down that hill, bro. I want to disappear.
Yeah,
I
thank
was
you.
so embarrassed.
We appreciate it. It was a good
What
time.
about that first PT with the log drills?
Oh,
Well, the Polish litter.
when we had Reyes? Okay, so yeah. So all right, let's talk a little bit about that. So our first, let's just say it's in the first week of our physical fitness abilities in the morning, right? You get to your location, everybody's online, and you're dressed in your greens, and you got to do all these physical activities. Well, depending upon what it was, it could have been jujitsu, or it could have been running. It could have been number of like hit training exercises. Well, we get this one where we essentially have to carry, I don't know how heavy the log was, but when you see like the Navy SEALs on the beaches carrying the logs on their shoulders, essentially what we had to do. So we had to pick up the log, we had to put it above our heads, and then we had to basically do presses on each side, up and over, up and over, up and over. And
It's
then
not fun being the tallest doing that, y'all.
yeah, and so I'm just shy of 6 foot. Larry is 6'2", right?
6'3". Yep.
And then we had a guy who was a sergeant in our course named Sergeant Reyes, who was all but 5'5" or 6. And so he wasn't carrying any weight because the log didn't land on his shoulders properly.
Highest ranking dude.
And so we went and we did, I don't know, we ran around with this thing, and then we dropped it, and then we get into a riverbed, and we have something called a poleless litter carry. So you have to think about like in your old Vietnam movies where a guy is holding, the guy's on the stretcher essentially, and they got poles on the sides of the stretchers. Well, imagine taking those poles out, and it's just like a cloth sheet that you're carrying somebody in.
Yeah.
And so Larry always being part of my team, they go, what did they say, Larry? They said something about, all right, Larry's hit. Now you guys gotta essentially take him.
I don't know why they chose the biggest guy, but
yeah. So now you guys gotta carry this dude inside of a river, rock bed river, and carry him for an extended period of time. And I'll never forget how incredibly pissed I was looking down at Larry in this thing, laughing and smiling at us, sock him in straight in his teeth. That was another core memory from Machine Gun Leaders course. But my God, was I mad.
I was happy, bro. I was happy. I was dying. All that weight on my. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I didn't get to go in the carry, so of course you were happy. I was all about maybe $170 at the time, and
if we would have carried you, I would have never complained.
And this guy was 220
at the time? I was like 220, 230, yeah.
No, nah. not doing that. Hold on, I gotta grab my thing. My phone's about to die.
All right. regardless of the complaining, y'all, when you look back at it, it was fun times. I was tickled, Mimi. I was tickled. I was very mad because I know the person behind me, he wasn't really carrying too much weight. Paris was in front of me, and I felt all the weight on my dang shoulder, and I was like, see, I normally like being the tallest person. I wasn't happy to be the tallest person that morning, not at all.
When you think about like the most physically grueling thing you've done, this was definitely up there. And I've, I am, uh, I'm a marathon runner. I do, ultra
Yep. Hmm.
marathons.
Hmm.
I do Ironmans, and I will tell you right now that this course and how it was conducted was easily the hardest thing that I've ever done physically, because there was no end to it. You just continually did it and did it and did it. And so, man, is this thing not getting?
I will say, I was actually a little scared that I might fill out when we did the land nav because I had forgot all that. Even though they drilled it into us, and once again, you're thinking you're not retaining it because you're just so exhausted during the classes, but it's like you kind of just naturally get it or remember it, I should say. And I'll let Paris explain what land nav is a little bit in detail.
Yeah. So I guess the best way to put it is think about taking a map out of an area and having to use, gosh, what were we using? Protractors and all kinds of stuff to figure out points. So you had to
Them
basically be
compass,
able
them
to
weird
read the map.
compasses.
Yeah, compasses, protractor, all kinds of stuff. And you essentially had to be able to read a map properly to designated areas. And so you'd mark these designated areas on a map, and then you'd have to go out and find these areas. And the areas that they had designated were a dog tag stapled to a
A little
pole
small,
or
yep.
a tree. And so you would know that that was the territory that you were in based upon these markings that they gave you prior to you guys going out. So reading a map properly, understanding all the points and how to read a mountain and everything else. Yeah, I mean that was at least a week of learning that process to be able to go out and apply it in the field, which was also very tough, right? Very, very tough. It was a good time.
It was. And I guess to give y'all a little bit of a perspective, I think, well, at least I did. I was thinking it was just gonna kind of be in our like little small training area where we did PT and stuff. No, it was all over that part of the
It was
base. It
all over
was,
Horno.
yeah, it was on the mountains, in the riverbed, in the little woods. It was all over the place. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like for most of it, like I messed up with my footsteps, and plus the whole footstep thing, I was always off a few numbers. I think because my shoe size, and that's something that they need to tell people. I feel like if you don't have average shoe size, you should, I don't know, try to figure out a way to kind of calculate it better with the footsteps. So I mostly use what's the word for it? Terrain association.
Man, don't quit playing. You cheated, and we already know you cheated during that course.
How could I cheat?
You got back before everybody. There was no way you got. Yeah,
You lie.
no. Larry
No,
cheated in that course. We
no.
all know he did.
I could just run up mountains. That's all it was. They couldn't. Or I
But
could
no, that
sprint up
was.
mountains.
But it was
They
time
could
too, if
run.
you remember. So you had to hit these points. You had, some of these points were 3-4 miles in separation from each other. So you'd have to hit a point. You'd have to run to the other side of damn near base and tag another point, and then run back to that same location on another area. And so all of it was timed, and you had a specific time that you had to do it within. And so if you didn't, you failed the course. I mean, and I don't know. I don't remember how many guys we started with versus how many guys we finished with, but I know the attrition rate was high. I know we started with a lot of guys, and I know we ended with much fewer than we started.
We ended with I think 11 guys, and we started with 27. I think.
Was it?
It wasn't a lot. Like that picture of us. Dang, I was supposed to put up here that picture of us. That was pretty much half the class. That our little graduation picture.
Was
That
it?
was almost half the class, man.
Yeah. So it's just wild to think that. I mean, it's like going through It's like going through a mini version of Buds, but it's the same timeline. It's 3 months long.
Yeah. Really quick, Sonny asked how tall am I now? Depends on what legs I got on. I got some legs that I mostly wear in the house, like what I got on right now, where I'm probably like, I don't know, 5'5", 5'7". I have some where the ones I mostly use 5'11", and then I have legs where I don't wear that a lot because it's just dangerous, and they're like pretty much walking on robots where I'm my average height. Which the robot ones I should have got lower, like the fully mechanical legs I should have got those lower, but I'm 6'3" in those ones.
Well, why didn't they give you? You should have asked for the NBA stilts.
So I got something called osteo integration. I volunteered for it. I'm the first double amputee to get it. So it's like I don't slide on prosthetics. I have metal rods that they fuse.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
Yeah, so they don't want you putting all that continuous pressure on your femur.
Like I always say to Larry, and now you guys can get a little taste of it. I call him RoboCop. So my boy's RoboCop now.
It's not the first time. Teddy wants to know, would you do it again?
Say that again. That you cut out, Larry.
Oh, my bad. Teddy wants to know, would you do Machine Gun Leaders again?
100%. In a heartbeat.
It was a good time. And we definitely kicked it hard on the weekends, too. All that work we did throughout the week, we got in on the weekends.
Oh, man. Did we ever? I mean.
She said, without legs, cheater. I don't know. I'm probably like 5 foot without legs because, I mean, my torso's still long and the hospital amputated my legs, so I have my full femur or my full thighs, so I'm probably about 5 foot.
Yeah, that was a course that I would going back on our time. That was definitely a course that I would do all over again. I'd endure all the pain, I'd endure all the memories, all the fun times, all the hard times, but yeah, I'd certainly do it again.
No, I definitely. And I'm not complaining about it, but I definitely lost a lot of muscle mass. But you say at first I liked it because I was like, okay, well, I'm small again. But then I was like, well, I also don't have any muscle no more, mostly.
Yeah, but we lost like any shred of fat that you had on your body, you lost it during that course.
Yeah.
Because we were all jacked when we came out. You don't have a picture of that? That's when I was like 2.
I do. I got to find it. I'll find it.
I was probably $170, maybe $180. No, because that was after first deployment, so I was bigger than that. I was probably 205 maybe then, because I was bigger, way bigger than I am now. So I was wrong. Right. I was probably 205 maybe, because I know we have that picture somewhere because I've sent it to you. That one where it's like me, you, Golden, who else?
I got
Josh, my other buddy Josh.
I'll find it. I'll let you leave the chat for a second. Here it is. It was kind of crazy when that was over because I got back to my command and I was like, well, I'm back earlier than, the time period that y'all gave me a little bit. What do I do? They're like, you can do what you want for a whole week. I was like, seriously? Like,
yeah.
I was scared. I thought it was a setup. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was a setup.
Because they knew how taxing it was for, 12 weeks straight, Larry. I mean, it wasn't like it was a walk in the park. So, yeah, they all gave us a little bit of time off. I don't know if I had a full week, but I at least had 3 days off after we got back to do whatever we wanted.
That does make sense. I think I can put up as a banner. 1 second. I'll let you if you want, I'll let you carry it for a second while I pull this off of my email.
So what's the chat saying? I can't read any of the chat. So what are they saying? What do they want to know?
I know exactly what I meant. Wait, I missed something. Oh, they're talking Teddy. What the fuck? Some BS. There was a lot of hell no's and stuff when when you're talking about the things we had to do, Machine Gun Leaders course. Anybody got any questions for Parris while I'm switching this picture over? Okay, let's see y'all having fun in the chat. Okay, got you, Ken. So don't worry. Um, I guess a few of them missed your introduction. I guess if you don't mind reintroducing yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Jordan Parris. I am a USMC veteran that served with Larry from '07 to what did I get out of? I got it out in 11. Yeah, just right before 2012. I extended for my second deployment. Um, Larry and I went to School of Infantry together. That's where we met
Oops.
and became really good friends and carried out that friendship throughout School of Infantry. And then I went to 1st Battalion, 1st Marines, and Larry got sent to, what was it, 3-5 or 3-7?
3-4.
Or 3-4. That
Mm-hmm.
was Dark Horse 3-4.
Yep, dark horse.
So Larry got sent there, and then we were still in contact during kind of the separation between us, and then we relinked back up at Machine Gun Leaders, and that's kind of where we are now. So I'm a father of 4. I have 4 sons. Been married since 2016. Been with my wife since 2012. Again, I live in Washington State. What else? What else is there? That's about it. And now we're just talking about some of our Marine Corps times.
Yep. Let me see. They said, like, are they soft? Wait, is what softer? Oh, Teddy wants to know, how do we feel about, I guess, the modern day guys going in? I guess for you and I guess how do we feel about modern day infantry guys? I mean, I don't really know too many. A few relatives. That's about it.
Yeah, I got one guy that I talked to, and through the process, I think he went recon. I think he's no, he's not. He's an 0331. So yeah, I mean, it's a different. I know every generation says this, but I mean, now that we've been out 10 plus years, it's a very different Marine Corps that I know of, because the rules are much more strict now. I mean, you can't get away with nearly the half the stuff we were able to get away with. So
Yeah, definitely
it's
not.
different in that aspect. But the Marine Corps hasn't really lowered their standards as far as getting in and becoming a Marine. I know that it's still a very tough process, but yeah, I mean, it has changed, and I mean, you're going to see changes in any branch. So yeah, that's me on the left there. So yeah, I was bigger.
Hold on, let me being dark in the back. Weird Horton. There's Paris right there. That's the other dude that was with us, and the little short sergeant. He was talking about when we were doing the PT stuff.
Yeah,
That's
so you can see obviously how short he is.
Yeah, this dude was pretty big. I mean, I guess he kind of looks big in his uniform, but he was pretty big. We were all pretty big,
What's
a lot
the
bigger.
guy? What's the Marine on the right? Didn't he pass away? I think he died, didn't he?
If he did, I ain't hear about it. I think maybe last time I texted him, he didn't respond. So maybe the Brewer, Jesse Brewer,
That's what his name was.
because his homeboy that filled out called him Jesse Lee.
I know there was a bunch of guys from Machine Gun Leaders that passed away on deployment.
Right. Oh, let me get the chat back. My bad. Comments. Okay. Well, they definitely like the picture.
I like how the background of your office looks like a strip club, though, fam.
This man, it's only because I ain't finished it. I only put the drywall up like 2 summers ago. It's like, so for my house to like since the VA was a part of it, they put in my elevator and stuff. For whatever reason, they have this weird rule: your house can't be above a certain size. I don't know, it's dumb. So I told them, I was like, yo, I'm I'm gonna have a basement. I'm gonna have an office. So what they did was not they didn't finish my basement or my office, so they didn't have to get counted as a room. So
Oh, I
I
got,
had to put up the drywall and all that stuff.
I gotcha.
He said a strip club. Oh, yeah, I got my lights in the background. I didn't even think about that. This man.
Looking like the purple church in there.
I don't think you and I ever went to any of the strip clubs together, did we? Unless it was SOI, Cheetahs or whatever.
Mm, no comment.
He said no comment.
No comment.
Not trying to get nobody in trouble.
I don't know who's watching
Oh,
this. My aunt could be watching this for all I know. Who knows?
got you. Did Tucker jump in here? Because I saw Mimi say hi to Garage. I don't think he meant Tucker. He was one of the guys in the security force with me. He ended up going to Japan, bro. I so until Tucker told me about it a few years ago, I had no idea that Intel had their own infantry, and that's where he wound up going to Japan to the infantry unit there. I was like that sounded like a pretty legit command,
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad to get stationed over there.
right? Oh,
West
there you
Coast,
go. I'm sorry. Say that again.
West Coast, best coast though. West Coast
That's
Marines,
true.
best coast. We
That's
all know.
true. Now I live on the East Coast, but them East Coast Marines kind of soft. All I gotta say,
Different level, brother.
they didn't have mountains around up. They dealt with one altitude. We had to
Different,
get size
different
every
level.
morning. Because I'm not even sure myself. Were you always 29 palms, or did they put you a few different spots?
No, I never went to 29. I never went to
You're not
those.
20. I meant to say
Horno.
Pendleton.
Yeah, I was stationed there the entire time.
Okay.
So Horno, for those that don't know, is stationed. There's the main gates on the other side, right? So we were on the John Basilone gate that we went into. Uh, so that's just right outside of Oceanside. And what was the other cities out there right outside of Oceanside? That I'm San Clemente, wasn't it? San Clemente right out there.
Yep. Oceanside,
Um,
San Clemente, San Diego is about an hour away, I think.
yeah. So yeah, San Diego was 40 minutes away, so we often went down to San Diego and caused the scene and everything else. Always.
Yeah, man. And then we just like you said, we pretty much just keep in touch, and it's kind of a I guess for some people, which I never understood, is weird to them meeting different people in different places. I guess so many people are just used to their areas, but definitely that's just the thing. You meet a few people in the Marine Corps. Well, I'll say the military period. You meet a few people in the military that you become really close with, and y'all just kind of stay in touch forever.
Yeah,
Just,
so it's a unique thing. The Brotherhood of the Marine Corps is very unique in that, unlike other branches, I don't know how to word it. It's just we're tighter knit. I'm sorry for any of those that are on this line that are maybe Army or Air Force or Navy,
it's
but
true.
the Marine Corps brotherhood is unlike anything that you're ever going to experience in your life. So much so to this day, my Marine Corps brothers are still some of my closest friends, if not the closest friends I have. Right, and I have friends outside
Right.
the military, but there's a different level of trust, I guess you could say you have with your Marine Corps brothers that is unparalleled to both civilian life and maybe some of the other branches. So yeah, I mean, Larry and we've been very very close since SOI, and I've kept up with him over the years, and I've shed a few tears when I heard he got hit, and that hit me really hard. I
Imagine.
remember our first call on that when you were able to talk to me and me breaking down and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, love Larry to death. He's been, he's my brother from another mother. He's black, I'm white, but we're still brothers. So it doesn't matter skin color. It's just something in the Marines that you abide by.
Yes, sir. Not a lie told.
But yeah, I got maybe 6, 7 friends that I served with that I'm still really close with, and Larry's one of them. So mean, you lose some of them, but the
Right.
ones that you keep are your friends for life, or your brothers for life. So that's
That
how
is
that works.
very true. And at times it's like it's not always a thing where we're hitting each other up every week and stuff like that. Sometimes it can go a month or two, but we definitely always keep up with each other.
Always, we
Just
always.
how it is.
I mean, I'm a better friend because
Oh,
I
there
reach
he
out
is.
to
See, this guy always claims he reaches out to me first.
them.
Not true.
I'm a
Even
better
Tuck.
friend because I'm the one that always reaches out to Larry. You guys all should know this. I'm the better friend here, so that's how that works.
Oh, that's what's up, Tuck. I guess I never really thought to ask you that. See, Jordan claims he always reaches out first, which isn't always true. And then at the same time, Tucker, I'm always bugging Tucker. Tucker, like, bro, we gaming today or what? Even though Tucker used to be on it all night, so I'd be like, bro, I'm just gonna go to sleep, or I'm just gonna drink and go to sleep. I'm not trying to game. But now I'm sitting there bugging him. It's just how it is.
See, and I haven't gamed in years. I need to get back on the gaming. I need to get back on the sticks soon.
You're a busy man, bro.
I'm too busy, brother. I'm too busy. I mean, between kids and sports, and it's tough. And
And
work, it's tough.
your
Hold on,
marathons, man, I can't believe I forgot about that. I should have asked you if I could grab a picture earlier. Okay.
Right back.
Now that he's being right back, what are y'all talking about? Every time y'all be talking about something, and I'll be so confused or lost. I see Gloss and Mimi running somewhere, and they just keep laughing. And then here go the nothing. And then here go Tucker, always hunting, always fishing, which was really I can't complain because those are his hobbies. Here we go with the nothing, and then the old lords. I'm gonna have to scroll back up just to figure it out. Probably won't figure it out.
All right, my bad.
Oh, good.
So let's what does everybody want to talk about?
Yeah, y'all got any questions for Jordan?
What do you guys
I know I
got?
pretty much tell y'all half my business anyway, so you probably know too much about me. But y'all got any questions for Jordan? Yeah, I'm about to slow down. None? Any? Some? Oh, wait. We got caught being fast, warlord, if you must know. Oh, Patricia probably got them. Mimi's not at the moment, probably because they're not paying attention. Teddy, you always got questions. Ask a question.
We got another. You say we got another Marine Corps brother on this thing?
Yeah, my homeboy Tucker. I served with him in Washington State.
Where's that
Right
at?
there.
We're in Bangor in Washington.
Yep, Banger.
Yep.
Big Dummy Garage. Oh, my bad. That's not his comment I wanted to put. I'm gonna bust him out right quick. There you go. They claim they're paying attention. Whatever. It's all goody.
What else you want to talk about, Larry?
Really quick before I get to that, Tucker said, "What was your favorite part of the corpse?"
Ooh, good question. I'd probably say it was. If I had to chalk it up to like a specific thing, I'd probably say it was the brotherhood, the camaraderie of the brotherhood. It's just one of those things that's undefeated, especially in my life today. I mean, again, my closest friends are the guys that I serve with still to this day. So it's
You can
becoming.
jump up if you want, Tuck. Excuse me. Sorry, Jordan. If you want, Tuck, you can jump up. I mean, we went through the meat of it. Go ahead. My bad.
No, that's basically it. I mean, the probably the best moment I had was when I got the EGA put into my hand, right? I mean, that's kind of universal, though. I mean, every Marine wants to get the EGA. So the EGA is the Eagle Globe and Anchor. For those that don't know, that's essentially when you become a Marine, and that happens during boot camp. During, what was it, phase 2 or phase 3? Larry, I can't remember.
Boot camp.
Yeah, when we all got our EGA after the Crucible.
When we went through, yeah, it was phase 3 when we went through, and they had changed. I don't know how it was before, but I know that they had just changed something about it. Tucker is a little bit before us, so I don't know. Tucker, like how was it for you? Because you were a few months ahead of us. I don't, but your insight will let me know if it's one of them. Teddy, what are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about, my guy. I would say it's probably the clowns, not the circus. Same brother. Right.
Yeah.
He was responding to what you said.
Yeah, same thing. Chalked it up. You just miss your brothers, the camaraderie.
Yeah. No, definitely. So, I mean, I'll say, very few reliable friends before the Corps, like truly reliable friends, but before the Marine Corps, like y'all saw one of them last week, my buddy Steven. But in the Marine Corps, definitely met dudes I knew. If I got into whatever, not just fights, whatever it was, if they were able to help me out or back me up, you definitely have that in the Marine Corps, and even to this day, we're just further apart, not in each other's face every day.
Yeah, it's just distance. That's it.
Yep.
What else we got?
What was your question for me again? I forgot.
Is there anything that you would do different or change? Oh man.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, Mimi.
I mean, I can barely read these things because they're so small, but I can see some stuff.
I'll read them out to you. My bad. I missed that.
That's another loaded question. I mean, I probably wouldn't have fought as much. But that's kind of just an integral part of being a Marine. I mean, but I fought a lot, so not really too proud of that. But yeah, I probably would have fought less. And then I might have, I think about this in retrospect a lot, but I might have gotten out and then gone to school because I studied business after I got out, but I probably would have gone to school and then gone back in and become a Mustang. That's the only thing I might have changed. Other than that, I wouldn't change a thing.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't even know if I told you the story or not, bro. I had no idea because my college was dumb. I had no idea I had my degree until the federal background investigator for my security.
Really?
Yeah, my school just they were pissed out that I was ready to go for the Marine Corps, so they didn't even let me know I had it.
Did I tell you that? Did I tell you that I picked up sergeant like 6 months after I got out?
I think that happened to Bush too. That did happen to Bush.
They sent me my promotion in the mail because you're still in active ready reserve. So you're still technically part of the Marines. But yeah, I picked up sergeant. They sent me my pickup. Yeah, probably 6 to 8 months after I got out, which was bizarre, but got it in the mail and obviously hung that thing. So because it took forever to pick up because I was getting non-rec so much and fighting and stuff. It was harder to pick up. So, and especially for an 0331, the way that we picked up was different. And so sometimes it was more difficult, but yeah, adding fighting to the scenes and some other things. I didn't pick up corporal until damn near I got out. And so, yeah, to get fast promoted after that was pretty great.
Right. So what pissed me off before I read Tucker's real quick, what pissed me off is after I got blown up, I did everything I needed to do to pick up sergeant. I was just waiting, and it was like what they tell me it was like 6 days, pretty much too late because after being it's like pretty much when your command fully switches you over from from their command to the Wounded Warrior command, you become non-compete. So I was like, whatever. That was a little annoying, but
So
it
you
makes
got
sense.
so you got out as a sergeant. I mean, you're technically a sergeant, right?
Mm-mm. Nope,
What?
because you're non-compete. You just sit there. You sit there at corporal. You're
Dang.
non-compete. Well, it's like so when your command full, the way it was explained to me, when your command fully gives you to the Wounded Warrior battalion, you're non-compete while you're there. And General Amos at the time, he asked me, he's like, "Hey, do you want to stay in?" I was like, I get, since I'm amputee, I wasn't even thinking about or using prosthetics at that time. I was like, since I'm amputee, I guess if I can help out at one of the schools or something. He was
Yeah.
like, so if I'm gonna be straight up with you, I can tell you that I'm in charge of the Marine Corps. I run the Marine Corps. I can tell you, okay, but you know how things work. After that, when it's not in my hands, somehow you can end up in the mailroom. Just to be 100% honest with you, and that's what
Right.
made me, gave
Nah,
me my
we're not
decision. I
doing
was like,
that.
I'm
We're
good.
not built for that. We're not built to be.
No, I would have been, man, I would have been flipping out on people left and right, especially at that time. So Tucker
We're not
said,
built to be pogues, brother.
not at all. For anybody that doesn't know, poke means position other than grunt. We was
Or
not built.
In Larry and I's term, position other than gunner.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, position other than grunt. If your MOS doesn't start with O3, you an O3 MOS, and I know I'm throwing out a lot of acronyms here, but MOS means your military occupational specialty, basically what you are in the military. So like
Mhm.
now I'm a regional manager. So my title in the Marines was an 0331. So 03 is the start to anything that is infantry. So if you're not an 03, if someone gives you their MOS, so say you run across another Marine and you go, "Hey, what's your MOS?" and they say anything but 03, you automatically know that that person is a pogue or person other than a grunt, right? Personnel other than grunt. So yeah, there's a definitive piece between being a grunt and being everything else. And
Right.
so we really pride ourselves in the whole grunt aspect. Excuse me.
We definitely did have a complex about the rest of the Marine Corps when we were in. I can admit that. We're like, oh, you're not infantry, well, whatever. I don't even see you.
Yeah, exactly. Who?
Excuse me.
What do you do? That's just the way it works.
Tucker said
Um,
when he went through that they didn't get their EGA till they got back to the recruit depot. For me, they did like a whole ceremony right at the end of the Reaper.
Crucible. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Crucible. Right before you got to eat.
Right. Yep. Yep.
So you want to explain to everybody what the Crucible was?
Yeah. I'll do that, and then I'll get to Teddy's. So the Crucible is at the end of boot camp. The Crucible is like, what is it? A 48 hours or 24 hour? I think it was 40 hours.
No, it's like a full week, dude. If you remember right, we didn't eat basically for 3 days or something like that. I
Bruh.
remember. No, it was longer than. Well, maybe like the hardcore of it was maybe 48 hours, but I want to say it was like a
The
week
hardest
of
part, yeah.
leading up. Yeah.
So that's the first time in boot camp that they put you in charge of, or that they let you eat when you want, whatever. They give us 3 MREs. Now they do end up feeding you. And I hope I'm not telling anybody planning on going in any secrets, but they do end up feeding you a hot meal. But that's the first time that they give you 3 MREs. You eat them when you can, whenever you want, whatever. Basically simulating like if you're deployed, whatever. So this one cat, he sat there, ate all 3 of them in one setting, and
Oh yeah,
I turned around. The homeboy was
guys
sitting there
did
eating
that.
tissue and orange pills. I was like, "Here, man. I what do I give him? I gave him like my crackers and something
Nah,
else."
because there was guys eating napkins with Tabasco sauce on them. They were so hungry.
Y'all are dumb. Like, why would you sit there and do that?
So they basically the Crucible is yeah, we'd have to look that up, Larry. I'm ashamed I don't know the exact time on it, but basically it is like the compilation of you trying to become a Marine. So everything that you've learned during boot camp, leading up until the Crucible, you then apply those skills and everything else to a week's worth of basically torture. I mean, it is a long week. You're only fed so much. you're staying in these little tiny tents with another person. You're getting up at, I don't know what time we were
Whatever
getting
time they
up and
woke us up.
going on ruck runs and or rucks and everything else. But
That's like runs or hikes with all your gear in the pack.
yeah, so you're doing long movements. You're doing them at night. You're barely getting any sleep. They're barely feeding you, and then the kind of the culmination of it all is at the very end of it. Uh, you have to climb this mountain, and it is not an easy mountain to climb, especially when you've been sleep deprived and food deprived and everything else.
Ready to
And
fight
then you,
everybody around you.
yeah, and so that is the ultimate test. And once you finish getting up to the top of this mountain, I think we do it right as the sun rises. So you're getting to see the sunrise. You know that's the last event. And then you go down from there to what we call as the chow hall, or where you get your food. And before that happens, they then, because at this time leading up to this point, you're still a recruit. You're not a Marine. They don't call
Right.
you a Marine. They don't speak to you like a Marine. They speak to you like you're a recruit, right? And so when you get to that point where you climb the top of this mountain, and I can't remember what they did at the top, but they read something, some sort of Marine Corps, um, notes or something. And then when you get finished with that, you go down, you go to the chow hall, and then they give you your Eagle Globe and Anchor, or your EGA. And that is to signify you becoming a Marine. At that point, when that is put into your hand, then you become a Marine. And a lot of guys were, crying, and because you're in 2 inches of filth and you haven't showered in a week and all this stuff. I mean, it is rigorous. So by the time you get that, and one of the persons that asked on the chat was, what's kind of the more memorable times, and that was certainly one of them, right? When you get that EGA. So
Definitely was.
it's it's all the hard work leading up to you becoming a Marine. And after that point, you're then referred to as a Marine. So yeah, it was a big thing. But yeah, guys choking up, and then you get to go. And what was the breakfast they called that, Larry? There was a certain
Warriors breakfast or something like that.
Warriors breakfast. You get the Warriors breakfast. So after that, you get to go into the chow hall, and you basically eat as much food as you can possibly put into your stomach. And guys were puking outside trying to eat too much and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that was a fantastic point in my life when I got that EGA. I remember that dearly.
Right. Teddy asked, excuse me. Teddy asked, would you deploy to Cali?
It's a kind of a loaded question. Yeah, if I was needed to, if things got crazy haywire, yeah, we'd have to go link up with a unit and get our SIF issue gear. But yeah, I would probably do it. Although the gear that they wore that they wear now, Larry, versus what we wore is like night and day different.
Yeah, I heard they were going for a faster moving, lighter weight Marine Corps or whatever, something like
Yeah, I
that.
mean they're all in much better gear. I'm not sure if it's Cry Precision or what they're wearing, but yeah, I mean they're wearing really good gear. Their helmets are different. Their guns are all painted now. We didn't get to paint our guns
No.
in D, and yeah, so it's a very different Marine Corps than we were in. But yeah, I mean if I had to go to LA and help out as needed, I probably would. But then again, I got 4 kids, so I might consider that twice.
That makes sense too. Yeah, yeah, nothing about stuff like that too. It's like a lot of things where I'm like, well, shit, I'll go do that in a heartbeat. But now I got to think about, well, I also got a child. Gloss wants to know, how did you keep a positive mindset while serving?
You kind of just have to take it day by day. I mean, you're going to go through ups and downs. It's a roller coaster of emotions in the Corps. You're going to have great days and you're going to have horrible days. But I think it's kind of, it's kind of drilled into you that I hate to say it, but when I say you're broken down in the Marine Corps to be built back up, you're almost, what's the word I'm looking for? You're almost manipulated to where you don't have a ton of feelings. Does that sound correct, Larry? I mean, am I getting this wrong here? I
No,
mean,
I would say that's definitely accurate for like a lot of people. And I mean, for me, it was a little added thing to it. I honestly thought about weekend to weekend. I lived. I purposely lived for my weekends.
Yeah,
Is
you're
what
living
helped
on the
me.
weekends. I mean, that's it right there. You're chalking up the days on a 5 day week to, hopefully we're going to get released early on a Friday and I get 2 days off where I don't have to think about anything and just kind of do my own thing. But yeah, I mean, you just take it day by day in the Marines. I mean, just depending upon what you're doing.
Right.
And
Uh,
sometimes you don't get the weekends. Sometimes you work through a weekend. You're out in the field and
that happens.
field ops, and then you get back and they'll give you 3-4 days off, and it just depends upon your schedule and your workup for deployment.
Right. Once I'm just typing to one of the comments, and then I'll get to the next question for you. Well, basically, I'll say, yeah, me too, Sonny. I always wanted to get stationed in Japan, or I wish that my dad would have got stationed when I was still a kid. But Tucker, he got fortunate enough to get stationed in Japan. What the hell is that? Sonny says she lived in Alaska. She was in JROTC. It was wet. Mimi's thing. I said my type of weather. I know there was another question. It might have scrolled back up. I might have to look up there. Oh, Mimi was asking about napkins and hot sauce. So when we were explaining, you might have stepped away, Mimi. We were explaining the final part of Marine Corps boot camp is called the Crucible. It's about a week long, and that's the first. I had said that that's the first time that they actually let you be in charge of when you eat, and they give us 3 MREs to eat the whole time. They do feed you like one hot meal during it, but they don't let you know they're going to do that. But so again, that was the first time that you're in charge of when you eat. And there was some dudes out there being stupid. It's like they pretty much ate everything they had all in one sitting. And I was just looking around, and I said I had noticed this one cat. He was sitting there eating orange pills and napkins. And then Jordan said, yeah, those guys sitting there putting hot sauce on napkins and stuff because they sat there and ate all their food.
Yeah, because the guys were so hungry. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, you're really again sleep deprived because they wake you up at all hours of the night. Sometimes they do. For us, they did drills at night to where they, simulate, having to get out of our racks or our beds or
The
whatever.
tent thingies, yeah.
And so yeah, guys were so hungry that they resorted to, because every single, well, certain MREs, or was it every MRE came with hot sauce? I want to say it was every
I think
MRE.
every MRI came with Tabasco.
Okay, so every MRE came with Tabasco. So yeah, guys were putting it on their napkins because they didn't have any other food to eat. So that's it. I mean, just something to eat because and a lot of guys shared. Like I shared some of my meals and whatnot, but there were some times where I didn't want to share because I knew what was
Right.
ahead of us and what was expected physically.
That question, Teddy, on special occasions, Marine Corps birthday, holidays, whatever. I don't remember them. I don't remember them serving a steak and lobster before the deployment. Now we stopped at an Air Force base and there was something going on there. So we had cake, steak, and lobster there, like an Air Force base in Germany. It was called Longstuhl, but I don't think they do that for before deployments.
No.
Like you pretty much go out and get your own good food.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember when we got steak and lobster, if I ever got steak and lobster besides the Marine Corps Ball.
Right. Let's go to work all time. Yes, you military daughters or some spoiled people. I've seen it. What's my street saying? Talking. I'm looking for the questions. Teddy says the Navy has the best bases. Honestly, Teddy, I don't know about that because I heard that the Air Force, when they get their yearly budgets, they put money. They take from jump. They're the only branch that takes a portion of the yearly budget and puts it into recreation and housing first, and then worries about everything else. I was told. It could be a rumor. I don't know.
I'll give you the tiers. Here's how the tiers work. So my
There you go.
sister and her husband are both Air Force. So the Air Force gets the best of the best. It doesn't matter if it's gear, equipment, what have you. Second is going to be the Navy. Actually, it's like a toss up between the Navy and the Army.
Right.
Navy, Army, and then the Marines are required to operate at the highest level on the front doors of everything that is bad happening,
Right.
and with the least funded and the least amount of people of
Hand me
all.
down Navy gear.
Yeah, I mean, I had hand me downs. So when I joined, my first flak jacket was a hand me down from, I swear that thing was Vietnam, or not Vietnam, but Desert Storm.
Mm-hmm.
So my gear was way outdated, way obsolete, but they expect you to perform at the highest level, which that's kind of what the Marine Corps is known for. So that's what we did. But yeah, I mean, the Air Force has the best bases. They're in air conditioned units. They're in houses, whereas we're in tents or Kwanzaa huts or whatever, however you want to say it.
I would say what I I bought my own plate carrier because they switched out the plate carriers. I guess the ones we had for training stuff, they didn't want us to deploy with them, whatever. So it's like the new one that they gave me, bro. Like it only covered like I was tall and
I
I got one
know,
four,
I
so
know.
it only covered here. I was like, bro, like my guts is about
Because
to
we
be.
had the ones that overlapped in the beginning. If you remember those, right? You'd do
Oh
this,
yeah.
and then it would come cross over like this. Versus the plate carriers, because I got the new plate carrier too, but it was tiny. Yeah, I mean it really only covered your vital organs, but it didn't really cover all of your vital organs. So yeah, those things were, I don't know. I guess that's what they're still operating in now, but I think they've even changed it up a little bit. But yeah, smaller carriers. Um, I'm not sure if the Sappies have changed either.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Sergeant Major. He keeps up with all that definitely. Tucker, if you're still in here, Mimi said what part, Tucker? We were stationed in Camp Zama. Oh, talking about Japan. I know there was another question. Oh, okay. He already answered it. My bad.
I mean, there might be places that Marines can get stationed that are nice,
Right.
but as a whole, if you're really talking about the whole branch of the military, I mean, the Marines get the shittiest end of the stick at all times. They just really do.
Yeah. No. So Teddy, you can find any base anywhere in the country for whatever the strategic reason that they want them there. Like if you're gonna go off of Navy is going to be near water all the time, then Marines would always be near water. But shit, there's my dad was stationed in the mountains. I think they're all nuclear missile silos. So I guess I'll just say somewhere in the state by Jordan in the mountains, and that's not even by water. That's
Was he a
not
JBLM? Was he a Joint Base Lewis McChord?
my dad. No, he's a corpsman,
Oh, he was. Okay.
independent duty corpsman.
Okay.
So like a lot of places, he ran whatever different places. He did a lot of nuclear stuff, nuclear subs, and then the nuclear missiles in the mountains
Oh
of that
shit, he
state.
might have been he might have been stationed up. If he was on the nuclear subs in Washington State, he might have been at there's a base up in Lake Pend Oreille. Actually, that's where I was at today, up in northern Idaho. So he might have been stationed up there.
I'd have to ask him. I don't know
Because that
because
is
like
somewhat mountainous up there. I mean,
I'm the youngest, so it's like I did the least amount of moving. Like when I was around, we were all in Cali, where I was born, and then Puerto Rico, and then Chicago. But my sisters, they've been everywhere, just not me. I know they were
yeah.
in Hawaii. I know they. I guess they were. I didn't know until recently that they were in Virginia for some time.
So let's. I got to wrap this up in like 5 minutes because I got to call the wife.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk
Yep.
about. What else do you guys want to talk about?
Daddy was looking. If they don't got a question, I'll ask you a question. Yep. I guess they didn't really ask anything else. I say, well, okay. So the ladies, they were in the chat talking about, they were spoiled and stuff because they were military brats. Do you think that you give your sons about the same thing? Would you say that they're pretty spoiled? Like they're spoiled. Like my sisters tell me, and my parents tell me, I was spoiled, but it's like I was spoiled with some strict rules. I guess you can say it's like
Yeah,
whether you ask my dad for $10 or $100, you're gonna do the same amount of work for it. It's gonna be
right.
hard work.
Yeah, I mean that's a tough
Yeah.
one because my kids. I was never in the military when my kids were born. I was
Right.
obviously after, but I mean, I run a tight ship at home. I mean that's. I think it's good to instill uh, certain morale and character within your children, and so I mean I try to guide them as properly as I can and love on them as much as I can as a father, but I'm also not too lenient when it comes to certain things. And I would say that my wife is vehemently against my children joining the military. Um, but at the end of the day, my kids are going to be their own men,
Right.
obviously, at this point. And so they're going to choose their own path. And if they go Marines, and, you know, I'll probably be happier than I've ever been in my life. But at the same time, somewhat concerned too, because the state of the world is just nuts right now. So who knows what's going to happen in the next, 10 to 15 years.
Right. Right. Yeah. No. No. That's sure. I agree, man. It's like so. Yeah. I mean, my daughter. I mean, it's been her plan. I mean, what she don't really talk about the last 3 years, but it's been her still her plan. So we'll see. So I tell her all the time, you got to keep on getting the straight A's and stuff. Blah 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 blah. But her whole plan is she wants to join the Marine Corps, become a pilot, so she can take that and become a astronaut. So for
Hey,
as long as that's her
that's a
dream,
good goal to have, Larry. That's a
yeah,
great goal to have.
I'm with it. If it changes, then I'm with that too. But it's like I was like I told her I was like if you join the Marine Corps, I'll be super proud of you. Just I talk about a lot of funny stuff with you, but it's not gonna be a cakewalk. But you'll understand that more when you're older.
Mm-hmm. Because the standards aren't lowered for females joining the Marines either. They're still going to have to
Mm-mm.
go through some stuff. I mean, it's not easy.
Right. And shit. I guess some cases, some situations, they might even get tested a little bit more, depending
Right.
on I guess. Because like bro, when I was stationed in 2-9, I heard some stuff about the comm students. Like what they having like swinger parties in their barracks or what?
Bro, and
And
it got
stuff.
a lot all the time. I dated a Marine for a minute, and she was, yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
I'll say shit, when I was in, I really really try not to mess with anybody in the military, but I dated two ladies that was in the Navy, never Marine Corps, but like Washington State's like most Marines there are all guys anyways.
Yeah. I forgot you were in Banger. I forgot about that.
Yep, yep. Yeah, when we went through Machine Gun Leaders, I was still at Banger
Yeah, but then when we finished, you got stationed over.
in 2-9.
Yeah.
And that was different because like the my platoon commander, he was new, so he pretty much said, since I don't know Bailey, I don't know if I want him to promote to corporal. And luckily, my sergeant that I got into it with the most, he's the one that said to him, he's like, hey, like when he goes to the fleet, if he goes there as a lance corporal, he's gonna have a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
Like luckily, him out of all people spoke up for me. Like my own section leader at the time, that dumb, he didn't even speak up for me.
Well, all
So
those guys that were in Banger, when they came over to the fleet, like they were all corporals.
mm-hmm.
Most of them were all corporals.
That's what I was told. Yep.
Yeah, so that was a hard one for me to swallow because I'm like, man, you haven't been to, I was a lance and I had corporals coming to tell me what to do that hadn't been part of the fleet. I'm like, man, this is not going to go well.
Well, see, I mean, when I got there, I pretty much said I was like, hey man, I've been at Banger the last 2 years. Like I'm here to learn from y'all. I'm not gonna sit there and act like I'm on top of everything.
Yeah, but you soon became that when you went to M Block.
Other than that, yeah.
Yeah. But hey, I got a jet. I got to call the fam. I got to
We appreciate you,
talk,
bro.
talk to my kids. We can always do a part two if you ever want to get a little bit more in depth on business or whatever you want to talk about. I'm always here for that too.
I'm sure that they would love to hear some business stuff. And I mean, we definitely talk about stocks and stuff, but I won't hold you, bro. I definitely appreciate it, man.
Sounds good, brother. Well, anytime you need me, just let me know.
Yes, sir.
All right, my friend. Everybody, have a great night, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon.
Yep.
All right, bro. Be good.
Peace out. While y'all are still, I guess, talking about getting drunk, I am not sipping anything tonight. Y'all took advantage of me the other day. Mimi, you might be a little behind. Did I ask a question? I don't know. I'm confused. Anyways, I guess I'll ask one more time before I hop off. Did y'all have any questions that maybe you didn't think about when Parris was up here? That I get tipped? No. I was a little bit beyond tipsy. Garbody and Sonny Mimi took advantage and would not let me get off the phone and go read my book until I fell asleep. By the way, the book I'm reading right now, Teddy, Godbody, anybody else in here that might be interested, I'm rereading the Art of War. If y'all haven't picked that up, you should definitely pick it up. It's definitely good for a business mindset. It's good for a lot of things. I'll keep it simple that way. I might have said something, forgot or missed something. I mean, my bad. Oh, you ready? Okay. Yep. That's what's up, Godbody. That's what's up. Well, Teddy, I suggest that you read it, sir. You're getting there, man. Like time's not slowing down, Teddy. Got to get on something. Well, y'all, if nothing else, I mean, I can sit here and stare at y'all and make it 2 hours, or I can let y'all go. So I've read that one. Whoa, okay. I won't say I read it twice. I read it once and in audio booked it another time. It's real hard to listen to it on audiobook because the narrator's voice is so bland. But I did read it once and listen to it on audiobook. Teddy could try a radio comedy type deal, but don't try to be a comedian. Just be yourself, Teddy. See, that's the funniest thing he said all night. He's a star because he's not. Yeah, I put this on too tight. Who you talk to, Teddy? I'm gonna take you to this year. Yeah, man. Stick to it, GB. She said, poor Teddy, he's not lost. Why are you saying poor Teddy? Whatever comes to Teddy, he mostly does it to himself. If you hear me say something crazy to him, he did it to himself. No. I'll holler at her. Where does Teddy Weddy come from? The heck is that? Teddy, I'm gonna put I'm gonna put lipstick on you. You don't come home till till you made me. Wow, $437. Basically, Teddy, God body said he's gonna pimp you. I don't know how you feel about that. Oh my god, gotta be accountable, bro. If I can't add something to your life, what's the point of being friends? You know what I'm saying? There go God body harassing Gloss again. Teddy said, God body, shut up before he smacks you. You can't pimp a pimp. Fool. Oh yeah. I think you're just a tiny bit behind Mimi. Gloss said, don't start for she kicks you in the face. Gloss and Mimi both already said today ain't gonna ever be no sharing when it comes to them. They don't share and others don't share them. Say what again? Yeah, yeah. That's what I figured, Mimi. I was just telling what you two said, Gloss. Oh god. I don't know if I can stay here for 15 minutes. Um, I still haven't even looked up nothing to talk about on Thursday. I've been doing so much over here. It's just that Jordan didn't get to make it to the panel last week, so I told him we can definitely do a one on one today. He wanted to share some of our funny moments. We didn't break them down too much, and when I thought about it, I was like, let me not say too much because I don't know if that'll affect his job or anything like that. So I didn't get into it as detailed as I had planned to. Yeah, Mimi, I ain't do it, but you can give us a review. Not in the chat on the panel, man. Oh, I mean, you can do it in the chat if you're more comfortable. I tried the big deal meal. Why, Mimi? Being a punk. Anyways, I had the big deal meal at Sonic, and Mimi told me to let her know what I thought of it. It was way better than I thought it would be. So she said she was going to try it. StreamYard is up. I'm not sure what you mean, GB. I don't want to give a review. You give a review. Yes, ma'am, from Sonic. So it's all dill pickle themed, but so I was a little skeptical, but I would say you should try it, Gloss. Well, I mean, if you mess with Sonic, I would say you should try it. Damn it. You're the one that has to impress her. I impress everyone everywhere I go, sir. My presence is impressive, which is odd because I love pickles. Okay, so there you go. So it's like my first two fries or tater tots, whatever, didn't have enough of the seasoning on it, but as soon as I got to the ones with the seasoning, it was fire. I will say it was fire. What would be the point of two people giving the same review? Two people in the same circle. What you think about the drink, Mimi? And see, I realize what helped the drink is they use the hot dill pickles in the drink, so it gives the lemon lime like that little bit of twang. No, I feel like mine could have used a little bit more seasoning. Oh, you one of them people, Gloss? I know quite a few people, and see, and it's always you Southerners too. It's always you people that live in the South love pickle juice. Well, I might have a different opinion about it, even though I like it. No, give your review. Oh my God, there go God body. What was it? I was drinking tequila with somebody. I think this was in the Marine Corps. I was drinking tequila with somebody. I don't remember who. I think it was my buddy Gibson, and he had a jar of pickle juice because he ate all the pickles out of it. So I poured it into the tequila a little bit. And it was just right. I'm not even playing. It was just right. Pickle juice and tequila. It's well, it's a southern thing, I think, Teddy. No, I've never had it. Oops. That probably tastes good. Coming from the person that never shares any type of cooking recipes with anybody, but she's always cooking. So, Gabby saying that Gloss is a refined pickle juice drinker. Yeah, but Mimi, like I said to you earlier, I like the seasoning on the tots more than the seasoning on the burger. Like seasoning on the burger could be a little bit more pickly, I guess. It tastes the same. Fries, tots, whatever. Let me send out my appreciate text right quick. What was it like? What summer 2018 and 19? Wasn't everybody trying fried everything? Like at fairs, I wasn't like whole fried pickle, but with the Kool Aid breading on it. Wasn't that a thing people was doing? And then also doing nasty stuff like fried sticks of butter. That's crazy. It's nasty. Just take a sip and I'm done. Got you. Oh, you know what? God body. You can put your link in the chat if you want Teddy to come to your live. You can put your link in the chat. Yeah, but Teddy, I'm pretty sure I went to a fair and like the breading on the pickle was oh my god. You got 6 minutes, Teddy.
Oh my! Oh my God! I I
You got 6 minutes,
lag.
Teddy.
Hi. Hey.
I think Mimi did it for you. Teddy, click on that link. What's this? I need to make me. I'm try those pickle sunflowers. I've had those before, Gloss. Teddy, now that I know that you're back in the chat, click on, scroll up a little bit and click on this link. Godbody wants you to join his live later, if you feel like it. I took him down. He didn't take himself down. I took him down before he started doing that stupid spider stuff. Oops. Let Teddy do that on the Teddy show. That's the last comment. 5 minutes. No, because you ain't trying to review your food. Ugh, Teddy, bring your whack self back up here. They want to see you make a fool of yourself. You ain't review it the right way. Reviewing it in the chat versus reviewing it verbally. It's two different things. Come on, Dave Chappelle or Kevin Hart special. Teddy, hurry up, because I only got 4 minutes and I'm getting off. Oops. What is it doing that? I reviewed how I wanted to, thank you. Look, Mimi. Reviewing it in chat is not the same as reviewing it verbally, man. Don't nobody want that. Mimi. Reviewing it in chat is not the same as reviewing it verbally, man. Teddy, turn me off on the other phone.
Oh, hold on. My phone is.
I'm not bossy. I appreciate that, Ken. Thank you.
Oh, hold on. My phone. But
they want to see you be. Oh, this man got a haircut. I don't know about that line. It might just be the angle of the camera. Okay. I could have cut Teddy. Why do you look like one of the African dudes that moved here to join the Navy? I mean, you're Jamaican, but you look like them African dudes that move here just to join the Navy with that whack mustache.
Hey, can you see my picture there or no? I don't think you can, right?
Nope.
Okay. For some reason I couldn't log in the regular way.
It's all good.
Hey Teddy. I'm eating still, so that's why I didn't want to come up.
Review it.
No, I'm done reviewing. I've said what I said about it.
How you doing?
I didn't like
you said you would review it.
No. I didn't like I didn't like the slushy, which I figured I wouldn't because I don't really like the taste of lime. Well, not in that sense. So I didn't really care for the slushy, but the burger was good. I mean, I wasn't surprised because, like I said, I like pickles, but I didn't get the tater tots. Like I said, I got the
pickleback. Okay.
Huh?
Same price. Why do you keep saying pickleback?
Do you like dill pickles?
Do I like dill pickles? Yeah.
Because pickleback, it's pickleback.
I said that.
No, pickleback is the drink. It's a chaser.
No. I've never tried that before, and I don't think I would.
Yeah, it's when you do like a shot of rum and then the pickle juice after.
You need to chain in a wash.
No.
Like
but anyway,
that is a boozy fade gloss. I was trying to think.
That is a boozy fade. I was like, Teddy looks different. Wait, Teddy.
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Yes. Does it look good? Though?
That's why you look different.
Am I rocking it?
That's why you look different. Because normally you have a hat on.
You love it.
I'm trying to see the line though.
Come closer
Okay,
to the
no.
camera.
That lining straight.
Hmm?
Okay,
And
Yeah, the
you
line is
handsome?
straight.
I'm handsome. You mean?
Mm-hmm.
you look fresh for once.
But
Okay.
it's
Oh
not
fuck!
for once.
Screw you.
Little
Not
dusty
for
fingers.
once.
Bro, how low is that roof?
Damn it!
You're like 6 foot. I know how tall you are. How low is that roof?
Why is that? It is really low.
That's me. By the way, I'm 6'1".
The roof is low.
I'm
Bro, you
6'1".
6 foot.
It is low. There you go.
Oh my god. But
I can
anyways,
show you where I'm
overall, I would give it an 8 out of 10. The fries were really good. I didn't get the tater tots. I got the was it crinkly fries? Did I say it right?
Same taste, pretty much, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Same taste, pretty much, in my opinion.
No, but I'm saying like it was seasoned, like it was proportioned right. It was seasoned. Like each bite that I took, it had that seasoning on it. It was really good.
Bro, that ring don't even go all the way down on your pinky finger. What do you?
I would get it again though. I just wouldn't get
Yeah.
the slushy.
I would too. No, I like. Well, remember I was saying to you, I felt like I had to do a perfect rotation of a fry.
You had to rotate it, and maybe that's what they want you to do, right?
Maybe I don't know.
That could be what they want you to do, right? Mm-hmm. But it was pretty good though. It was pretty good. Yeah. How was your day, Teddy? You had a pretty good day.
And then I'm always blessed. I'm never blessed.
Always
How are you?
blessed. That's good. I had a good day.
Always
My day
blessed.
was good.
That's great to hear. Yeah. I did some yard work, cut some grass, touch some grass,
Touch some grass. Yeah, it's always good to touch grass. Always
Kind
good
of
to
plans,
touch
boss.
grass. Yeah, let me know how it tastes, boss. Because like I
She
said,
said she got plans.
Huh?
She said.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Somebody taking you out?
I'm not reading that chat.
What's his name? Oops. I might wrap around.
Wait, what is her
Maybe if I
emoji?
did it like this.
Bro, I gave you part of my list the other evening. You had me trapped. I was still drunk. Oops.
What list?
Music list, playlist.
What kind of music was on there? Like, who was the artist?
All types of music, just my music.
Oh,
Stuff I like. I was just giving them
Like
songs.
me.
like who?
Yeah, I'm nosy. Where you live at?
I was about to say, God, like, why are you worried about who's taking her out tomorrow?
You said the same thing, but you two don't even matter.
I said what? I didn't ask her who. Did I? I don't think I did.
No, I said if you would have said the same. You just
No.
messed the whole thing
No.
off.
No.
You just messed the whole.
Why are you worried about who's taking her out tomorrow or what her plans are?
Oh.
Teddy, please hurry up so I can get off.
Oh well, let me go ahead and drop
I'm
down.
sorry.
Get off. Let me go ahead and drop
I
down.
apologize. I've been tempted with this.
I'm about to drop.
Sorry.
Say it one more time. Y'all was
I'm
both
about to
talking at the same
drop
time.
I'm gonna drop
Oh,
down.
you about to jump down?
Yeah, you say you trying to get off.
Oh, I was telling Teddy to hurry up. I mean, you stay up here until he's done.
Okay.
I appreciate you for giving somewhat of a review, Mimi. I really appreciate
Thank
that.
you. I appreciate you for just accepting it and not fighting me with that. Thank you. See, don't.
Hold on. It just tripped up on me. I'm sorry.
Why can I see? I can't see the chat. I like to see the chat. Hold on.
It just tripped up
I
on
thought
me.
there was a way I can do it from my end, but
Okay, I can see it. I can see it now. What's he trying to do? Like, what are you trying to do, Teddy?
He's putting on his jewelry for God Body.
Oh, you trying to show him your jewelry? Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to flex.
God Body said
You trying to flex for him?
My gut.
And some
I'm trying to
chains.
flex. I'm trying to. But I'm ruining it.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Chains out. Look at this man straight cheesing.
Who's cheesing?
Teddy.
Teddy?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
He's excited. Let him
Fuck
be
you.
excited.
I'm
I'll smack
stylish.
you up.
I'm stylish. I want to look good. Why the
Let-
time you want to look good?
Let him
Jesus.
enjoy his
Teddy,
moment.
you look like
He done
someone's
got.
Jamaican uncle.
Exactly.
You look like someone's Jamaican uncle.
My bad.
Let
I want
him-
to be beautiful.
let
My
him-
bad. I want to look up a little bit.
Let him enjoy his moment. He done got his hair cut. He want to put on his
Exactly.
jewelry. Let him have his moment.
Exactly.
Teddy said he's ready
Thank
for the
you.
mall.
He's ready for the what?
food court in the mall.
He's ready for the what?
For the food court in the mall. He finna catch him something walking past the food court.
Not the food court.
He be like, hey,
Oh,
what's your name? You got a man?
you jerk.
But like back in the day, like wasn't that the spot to like meet with people?
When I was in high school, I used to always think everyone
When you're
was
in high
lame
school,
on that,
right?
though. I just think everyone was lame. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna hang out in the food court trying to holler at everyone walking past me.
No,
whole
my
group of
my
people at the same
buddy.
time?
But that's how it was back in the day, though. You
Lame.
meet up at
No,
the
no, my
mall.
buddy. My
Go ahead.
buddy did that. He basically went to the food court at PG Mall and just talked to every girl there to get experience. He literally just talked to every girl. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Just so he gets his game.
I'm weak.
It
I'm
worked.
Dang,
It
somebody
worked.
said
It worked.
you're gonna go hang around 7-Eleven parking lots, bro. Damn.
No, no. Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
Damn.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I gotta go back to Gloss comment. She said the hoodie. Wait, he has a hoodie on.
Is your hoodie new, Teddy?
Teddy, turn
What?
around. Turn
Is your
around.
hoodie new?
What? What? I don't know the joke. I missed it. What? He's gonna hang
There's
around.
no
his
joke.
Oh,
Is your hoodie
Oh,
new?
I'm weak. Gloss.
it's not new. It's
All we want
not.
to know is your hoodie new. Is it new? Is it
Oh
new?
my god.
Man, get them pepperoni nipples off my camera, bro. Is it new or what?
Oh, fuck you. You know you love it.
Oh, smack.
Oh my god. He got the hoodie. Oh my god.
I got
I'm
something
done.
for you. I got something for you. I think I need to go to Wall 3 next week anyways.
What?
I'm gonna stop by. I got something for you.
Oh my god. I'm done.
Dang. Can't say without costume jewelry.
Oh my god.
I got you, Teddy. I'm gonna boss you up, bro. I got you.
Oh my god.
Face. Oh,
Let him finish. Let him finish putting on his jewelry. Are you done, Teddy?
Teddy is frozen.
I want to ask him where he got it from, though.
Don't do him
I
like
do want to
that.
ask him, huh?
Don't do him like that. That's
Don't
y'all
ask him.
bogus.
Okay,
Y'all are bogus.
I
Y'all do.
won't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, he's back.
Okay,
Do
go
it.
ahead.
I'm gonna boss
Is
you
that
up, Teddy.
lag?
I got you, bro.
Let him finish because I want to see it.
There was lag.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Don't. I apologize. Don't.
No, Teddy, you're
Please
good.
don't.
Focus on putting.
Do
Just
what you
finish.
do, bro.
Just finish putting it on so we can see. Come on.
What was I doing?
Dang.
He like Tyler when he was from.
No, I don't. You know what? No.
I'm weak. I'm weak.
No. Nope.
Teddy, come on,
No.
because boy's trying to get down. Come on.
No. Yeah. But
Focus on finishing up. Just focus.
okay. Y'all make fun of me?
No, go ahead, focus. You're almost done.
I didn't make fun of you.
Let him finish because I want to see all of it.
They think you're funny, Teddy.
He is fun. He's a character. That's
I'm
that's how I want.
hilarious.
That's
He's
how I want him
definitely
to come
his own
up
character.
because he's funny.
I am
He
a
definitely his own
character.
character.
I am very lovable. It's
Teddy,
simple. I'm
Ted-
very lovable.
Teddy, focus. Okay. Focus, Teddy.
One time. Okay.
That's what he was up about. He was serious. You are, bro. In a way,
You are a
something like-
character.
I'm
like that.
very lovable. It's
Yeah,
You
something
are.
to love.
You are.
Yeah.
Okay.
We keep you around for a reason.
All jokes aside, yeah.
Okay. There
Why
you
can't
go.
I get this lag? Oh my fucking.
Well, we see the bracelet. Don't worry about the bracelet, bro.
Yeah, we see the bracelet, Teddy. It's good.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry.
Is that the last part? Is that the last piece?
No, well, this is
Okay.
my lion.
Okay, go ahead and put it on.
The lion.
That's cultural, right, Teddy?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Jamaican thing. It's a
Is that on
Jamaican
the right?
thing.
It's
Is that on
cultural.
the right finger?
I mean, I'm not married. Unless you're trying to, wife me up.
No.
But
I say he threw it.
I'm trying to wife.
it's a dumb joke.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
being
okay.
silly.
Okay.
Oh, what's this? Trippy.
Okay. Gloss said he threw it.
My crown.
That's what's up.
Where you throw it at?
He threw it off to our left.
Well, these are rocks. These are rocks.
Those are rocks. Okay.
Them Kegel balls?
It's just rocks, quartz.
What'd you say, Marlo?
Quartz.
Kegel balls, right?
Say it again.
Kegel balls.
This
Gotta
one.
keep it tight.
That one.
Gotta work it out. I get it.
I'm choked. Oh my god.
You know.
I'm joking. Oh my god. I have to get down.
That's his grandma's. Teddy, this is jewelry, not your bombs.
No, that's not a bong. This is a bunny. I had pet bunnies, and it's a bunny.
Missing the ear. Oh, no. Okay, my bad. One ear up, one ear down. My bad.
Oh yeah, this is just another wood bracelet, And this is just a bunny.
Got you.
And this is a fish.
The bunny's not jewelry though.
Yeah, but I'm looking over here. What I have, that's jewelry. Oh no, I can't wear that. That's a swastika. Can't wear that one.
Bro, don't show that dumb shit on the camera.
It was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
I get it.
It just looks like a. Never mind.
Well, I said show your collection like a YouTube influencer.
Do like that? Okay. If you want me to, I can use that real quick. 3. Hey, how's it going, guys? Another day in paradise, living a dream. Glad to see you. Let's see what I have to share with you all today. Let's see. My little penguin. Pop, 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 pop. I just store some inside here. Little safety net. Pop, pop, pop. Love him to death. Fish.
I'm sorry. I started choking. I had to get down.
You're good.
I was choking. Oh my god, that was funny.
Gloss says she's watching like a movie.
I thought you were done, Teddy. You still going?
We're there.
She wants to show his collection.
Oh, okay.
Teddy.
Yeah.
What was that one dude? What was his name? Where he kept on saying I lying and like I was like, bro, I don't understand what you're saying. When I was picking up that he just kept repeating it.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what's wrong with this dude? But I guess that's just his thing. You were saying
that was his thing. That was exactly how I'm quoting. He does that shit. He says lying. It's annoying. It's not annoying. This is he's over the top Jamaican. You don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Ras, we're there. Ras. You don't just do that every time, but people use that.
Well, I had a side question. I had asked a question earlier in the chat.
what was that?
What? And it's not the food court. It is the food court, right? On post. The Anthony's Pizza, is that Air Force? Like which one that they have the Anthony's Pizza?
I've seen it on Fort Belvoir, and that's
I know Fort Belvoir, yeah, because we were stationed there. But okay,
I don't know if that's only a certain branch restaurant.
Anthony's Pizza, like we go to the PX and the food
that's
court.
not on Walter Reed. So Gloss wants to know what was that wooden thing you showed. Why are you teleporting? Gloss wants to know what was that wooden. Okay.
I'm so.
But I also want
Oh,
to know what was the wooden thing you showed. That cat said, "Let me go." Oh, it's a kitten too.
This thing, the fish. I've cats. You
No,
want a cat?
the other wooden
I have
thing.
like 4, dude.
No.
Oh, sure.
The long thingy. It looked like it had a mouth on
Lion.
both ends.
Lion.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's sitting down. It's not. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Lion, fish, penguin, cat.
Okay.
We good? Nope.
Bunny.
Okay. Was that
Yes,
Morty?
puss. Yeah, it's Morty. Yes, puss.
1 second, sir.
Is he done? Are you done petting?
I
Oh,
said
okay.
these are artifacts.
I got you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop down. I just want to come up for a second. Yeah, and then I
Thank you,
want to
Amy.
say this
Appreciate
something.
it.
You're welcome. You have a good night.
You too.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. You have a great
Ugh.
night.
Did you just rub your cheek? Your cheek?
Yeah, because I'm happy to sign off. I'm just happy to see her. Happy
Did
to
you
hear
rub her
voice.
cheek with your cheek?
No,
Never
that's weird. I did this. I did. Oh.
How are you weird in the chat, but not weird when? Hey, it's whatever. All right, appreciate you.
You know you love it.
Two-hour limit. I have a 2-hour limit of being in person in presence with Teddy. After that, I'm trying to stab. Trying to stab him after that.
Are my edit? Did I read the mark? Artifacts is actually
no.
artifacts.
I said in person. In person.
Oh no. I know.
Well,
I know. I have a
great.
tolerance. I am great. I'm a sweetheart. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
But the word artifact was clever. That was well put.
I mean, if it's your treasures, right? You can look at it as an artifact if it's your treasure.
Yeah.
My artifacts are behind me.
Yeah, but your treasure are corpses. Your treasure are dead bones and
teeth and ears.
Teeth and ears, exactly. Your treasures aren't. Mine are teddy bears and toys and wooden figures. Yours are.
They said they don't love you, Teddy.
What?
They said they don't love you.
But I'm so easy to love. I'm so easy to love. It's.
Godbody said he thinks you have a Carlton face. I don't see Carlton, but I see something close to it.
Well, I did get a haircut yesterday, so maybe. Oh, maybe because of the face. What? Well, let me do this. 3, 2, 1.
The hell are you doing? All right, we're good. We're good. You're not going to sit over and blow kisses at me, my guy.
Not you. No. I was doing my.
I saw it.
That wasn't you. That was dude. Dude.
It is what she said.
I'm not doing that dance.
Godbody, wasn't that something that what's his face would do? What's the one used to be a TikToker, now he's a YouTuber? The bald dude. Bruce, whatever. Bruce? No, Wayne something. Anyways, dude is bald in the middle, only hair on the sides. Goose Wayne.
Goose Wayne. I love Goose Wayne. Oh, he's by the way. Goose Wayne, right? He's a Marine vet, but he never states it.
Yeah, I know.
Like he actually actively.
If you ever see him pop in there with other Marines, he knows.
He shuts up. He does he doesn't. Yeah, I gotta do though. He's funny.
Yep. But all right, Teddy, I'm gonna get off and go eat my food.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Yeah. Bye, Negro. Sure,
Love you too.
All right, y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good evening. All the thing I always say: keep getting stronger, keep stacking your money, keep a business mindset, keep your head on the swivel, all that stuff. Appreciate it, Godbody. Thank you, Gloss, Mimi, Godbody, Sonny, Ken, Tucker, Jordan, everybody. Peace out, y'all. Oops. Thank you.